Hey, this is Adam Jensen. I'm a big fan of Crazy Horse Gaming. I didn't ask for this, but I'll check it out.
Hello once again and welcome back to Crazy Horse Gaming and another almost weekly episode of Throwback Tuesday. Last week we didn't really have a Throwback Tuesday episode, mainly due to the fact that I was slightly distracted and still recovering from the MCM Expo in London, which was a great weekend, but really tiring. But the week before we did have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade special Throwback Tuesday, in which me, Marty and Liam played through the arcade version on Xbox Live Arcade. I also mentioned on that episode that I would be doing a video on the NES version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, as I'm sure you've figured out already from looking at the screen, here is Crazy Horse Gaming's Throwback Tuesday on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles if you lived in Europe, or if you are in Japan, Fierce Turtles Ninja Legend was released in 1989 and was a platforming game. This game was the first of many games to come from this hugely popular franchise. Although the game takes more of an art style from the actual comic books, the game itself is based on the massively popular cartoon series, which at the point of release of this game was already in its third massively popular season. This game was also ported to other platforms, including the Amiga, the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST, the Commodore 64, and the ZX Spectrum, but the NES version is considered to be the better of the ports. TNMT also made its way to the Wii Virtual Console. It was that popular. The gameplay itself, as you have no doubt already noticed, starts off with a top-down view which you use to navigate the mission map or hub. When you choose a mission, taking care to avoid the killer foot soldier car things, the game switches to a side-on perspective. You start these missions by either entering a building or going down one of the manholes. During the missions, you travel through a side-scrolling fashion levels similar to many other NES games of its titles. So think things like, maybe Mega Man or Castlevania or things like that. You can play as all four of the Ninja Turtles, each with their own unique weapons, although in my opinion the best one is Donatello for the extra reach that he gets with that staff. This title was one of the most popular third-party titles on the NES, selling over 4 million copies, and I have to say it also lives up to the term NES hard, with it being legendary for being extremely hard and frustrating, and that is a fact that I can completely agree on, as I have yet to pass the underwater level in Mission 2. Yep, that's right. Up until this point I am still stuck on level 2, although I do plan to change that very soon. Other than the slightly frustrating point, I'm really enjoying this game. It's a great challenge, has a great soundtrack, and I think the actual visual style of this game is absolutely spot on. I never really played this game when I was younger, as I was never a Nintendo guy. I was more on the Sega side of things during that great console war, but having recently bought this game and started playing it, it brings back that awesome feeling I used to get when I got a new game and wanted to try and rush through and complete it, which, if I'm going to be honest, I didn't achieve this goal very often. At all. What I'm getting at is this game delivers a great sense of nostalgia, and in my opinion it is one of the titles that came from a large group of games from that period of time that created a generation of lifelong gamers, which have not only seen the video game industry come leaps and bounds over the years, but are some of the same generation who are now making some of the great games we enjoy today. Basically, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of the all-time great classics from a golden age of video gaming. Well, I've been Mike Penman, and this has been an extremely quick look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES for Throwback Tuesday on Crazy Horse Gaming. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Crazy Horse Gaming, and like us on the good old Facebook, and as always, please keep an eye out on the site for more news, reviews and info as we get stuff up there as often as we can. Once again, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
Hey, this is Adam Jensen. I'm a big fan of Crazy Horse Gaming. I didn't ask for this, but I'll check it out.